Welcome to this short presentation that's designed to help you to run your committee when you set up your own small group. And every group, even if it's very small, needs a group of people who take responsibility for how the group runs. Maybe you run your activities all by yourself at the moment, but I'm sure you can see that it will be easier and better if you can find people to help. The group of people who run an organisation are called a committee, so that's what we're calling it here. As well as organising what you do, your committee has three other main jobs: looking after the group's money, keeping any records that you need, and running your meetings well. Often these jobs are done by one person, but they can also be shared between you, so long as they're always done right. Firstly, we'll look at looking after your group's money. If your group has its own money, so for example, amounts that you charge for what you do or donations that people give you, you must have a bank account in the name of your group. And this account must have at least two committee members who are able to agree the payments. Payments should only be made with two people's agreement. Every committee meeting should have an update on how much money you have so that you can make sensible decisions. You'll also need to keep records showing how your money's been spent. For example, invoices that you've paid, expenses, claims that people have made, that sort of thing. Once a year, a summary should be put together showing where money has come from, how it's been spent, and how much you have left. The person who takes responsibility for all of this is often called the treasurer. More than one person can work with the treasurer so that they don't have to do the job alone. A good treasurer needs to feel comfortable with basic figures, detail, and money. It will also make their job a lot easier if they know how to use a spreadsheet. The second job we're looking at here is keeping records. Your group will have all kinds of records that will need to be kept up to date, including membership. So this could be formal members of your group or just the people who you keep in touch with. And records of your committee meetings, usually called the minutes. The person who takes responsibility for all of this is called the secretary. Again, they can work with others to make the job easier. A good secretary will be happy to write documents and able to keep accurate records. It will be very useful to the group if they're also comfortable with using online resources to prepare and share documents. For example, having a place you can all access where the minutes are kept. The third job is to run your meetings well, making them effective and not taking too much time. Meetings can be hard work unless you have an agenda, the list of things you need to discuss and decide, and if nobody makes sure the meeting runs properly. Everyone needs to have the chance to speak, but you need to make sure the meetings don't get too long. You also need to be clear what has been decided, whose responsibility it is to carry out the decision, and by when, so that tasks and jobs don't get left. The person who makes sure this happens is usually called the chair. Some committees share this job with a different person chairing each meeting. A good chair is well prepared for each meeting. They respect and take notice of other people's needs and opinions, but they're also confident to lead and take charge when that becomes necessary. There's more information and resources to help you run your group well on our website at www.vosca.org. Hope to see you again soon, and good luck with your group.